a curious silence surrounds the backstage of Newcastle United, creating an atmosphere of mystery that intrigues fans and football experts alike. While the season progresses and the Premier League captures all the attention, something bigger, almost invisible to most, is being carefully planned behind the scenes at St. James Park. The signs are subtle, but they suggest the club is on the verge of making a move that could significantly change the course of the team. But hold on, we're not revealing everything just yet. This video will guide you through this movement step by step, with everything you need to know to understand Newcastle's future. If you're a Magpies fan and want to stay up to date with everything involving transfers and club strategies, you're in the right place. But before we go any further, make sure to subscribe to the channel to receive exclusive content, detailed analysis, and the hottest news straight from the Premier League. Subscribing helps the channel grow and allows us to keep bringing you more fresh updates about Newcastle. Now, let's dive into the behind the scenes of this story that's set to shake up the transfer market. In recent months, Newcastle United has faced a challenging scenario in its pursuit of reinforcements. The club is investing heavily to build a competitive squad, but some of its top targets have turned them down, forcing the board and manager Eddie Howe to rethink their strategy. The goal is clear: strengthen the midfield and attack with players capable of raising the team's level, offering more quality in the final third and helping the club push for greater success in both the Premier League and Europe. Within this context, one name has begun to gain traction behind closed doors: a young attacking midfielder who has been standing out in Spain. Considered one of the most promising talents in European football, Athletic Club, his current team, is known for being tough negotiators, holding a firm policy and strong ties to their local players. The negotiation won't be simple, but Newcastle is willing to go all in to try to secure a deal that could be a game changer. The revelation that's bound to grab everyone's attention is this: Newcastle United is ready to submit a €70 million offer for attacking midfielder Oihan Sancet, who had a breakout season with Athletic Club. According to the reliable outlet Fitchages, this amount is enough to put the English club in a solid negotiating position, even with Sancet's €80 million release clause. Having scored and assisted in 20 goal involvements last season, Sancet is seen as the missing piece to take Eddie Howe's attacking approach to the next level. If you want to follow every step of this negotiation and other Newcastle updates, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Here you'll find the most up-to-date and exclusive information, with clear and accessible analysis for all supporters. This story comes from the outlet Fitchages, known for its credibility in European football news, ensuring that what you're watching is based on real and reliable information. But that's not all. In addition to the Sancet pursuit, the club's board remains focused on other situations, such as the future of striker Alexander Isak, whose situation may still change this transfer window. Newcastle is also closely monitoring Benjamin Sesko, a young Slovenian talent who could be the ideal replacement if Isak moves on. At the same time, Harvey Elliott's name, currently at Liverpool, has emerged as a strategic alternative, particularly if the Sancet deal falls through. All of this is part of a broader plan to strengthen the squad on multiple fronts. Newcastle's idea is crystal clear: to build a versatile squad capable of maintaining the Premier League's high intensity, while also delivering exciting attacking football that energizes the fans. Signing Sancet fits this plan perfectly, as he brings creativity, finishing ability, and a winning mentality crucial in tight matches. Eddie Howe sees him as a chance to transform the midfield, offering more options to create and convert scoring chances. Athletic Club, on the other hand, faces a tough dilemma. The Basque club values Sancet as one of the cornerstones of its project and isn't in a rush to sell. The release clause is high, and there are discussions about a potential contract renewal with an increased salary to keep the player for longer. That puts Newcastle in a delicate spot where it will take more than just money. It'll require a smart strategy to convince the Spanish side to part ways with their star. Still, Newcastle isn't putting all its hopes in one basket. The board knows the importance of having backup options and is working on real alternatives like Elliott, who has Premier League experience and could adapt quickly to Howe's system. The transfer window is full of possibilities, and the club knows time is of the essence when it comes to securing the right reinforcements. It's also worth mentioning that beyond defensive signings, Newcastle remains alert in all areas of the pitch to strengthen the squad. Competing at the highest level in both the Premier League and the Champions League demands thorough planning and smart investment. That's why every transfer decision carries weight and must be made with precision too. Protect the club's financial and tactical balance. In this video, you've followed a full overview of Newcastle United's transfer window strategy, with special focus on the possible signing of Oihan Sancet, a rising star who could inject fresh energy into the team. Stay connected to our channel for more exclusive content, tactical analysis, interviews, and insights only true Magpies followers can appreciate. Subscribe and be part of this growing community. Stay tuned for upcoming videos where we'll break down how these potential new signings could impact the starting 11, shape the playing style, and raise expectations for the season. We'll also bring you updates on how the deals progress, possible official announcements, and their impact on domestic and international competitions. You won't want to miss a single chapter of this story. Finally, remember this: the football world never stands still, and the decisions made in this transfer window could define the success or failure of the entire season. Newcastle United, backed by its passionate fan base and ambitious board, is ready to make history. If you want to follow it all closely, hit subscribe, turn on the notifications, and join us on this thrilling journey. Let's cheer, analyze, and support the Magpies together on their path to the top of English football.